got around that there was something happening at the church, and the church has been dead really since World War II. And these elder Japanese people coming back and looking at this church that had been meaningful to them because they learned English here, and many of them had great memories of it. The first impact of feeling the history of the town, I came into this room upstairs. The people showed me the house, and there was this kind of dilapidated bed and a suitcase open on the bed and Japanese newspaper articles and little knickknacks here and there. And it was really startling to me because it really did feel like, you know, wait a minute, I know what's going on here. I know this person was either just leaving or just coming back from the internment camps. There's an internment tag and it has a number on it. This all happened so long ago, but I'm seeing it happen right in front of my eyes. The introduction of the history and the ghosts of this town connected me with the ghosts of my family and my grandmother's insanity and her, being so difficult and so hard to manage and so improper. And I think the fear in talking about her insanity was somehow by talking about it, it would be passed down to all the other generations. And my purpose in this exhibit was that you take this secret that nobody wants to have told, and you transform it.
I spent the summer doing an art project. When I got to Sacramento, I saw that there's a little roadway that ran along the river. I suddenly discovered this little tiny town with empty storefronts, old buildings, and it was very intriguing and almost perfect. There's this sense here that this is the place that time forgot. You know, during the 50s, 60s, the community diminished and changed. But by the time I arrived, this was an abandoned town. It was only more recently, when she began to take on an art project at the church, that suddenly there was this excitement.
This constant movement in history, and seeing tears in people's eyes, and then of course the Japanese community, having this sense of being reconnected, and people telling me, wow, I was looking at the photograph and there all of a sudden I'm standing next to this old Japanese woman and she's pointing herself out as a little girl in the photograph. That really, that just brought the whole thing to life. To the lower left of the casket, the first young girl in white. And she came to the opening. She, in her late 90s, she came and told the story, brought me the death certificate, brought me photographs of her family, and shared the story with us, which just made it so much more real. Things are passed down through generations, and we carry them through the generations whether we realize it or not. Their history and my family's history, and kind of keep unraveling the layers. And as you do that, you can't help but start to see things in a clearer way, so that the outcome is different and the next generation doesn't have to carry around this burden.